We got ourselves a 2019 F250 pickup truck, and the concern is the dome light is not working. I did a pre-scan and it shows two codes, B14AA headlamp switch input and B14AA demand lamp output. Let's see what's going on with this truck. Good day viewers, welcome back to Dallas Auto Diag. This is my second visit to this truck. My first time I was called to program a body control module. Their mechanic diagnosed this vehicle and he said need a body control module. I understand why he said need a body control module, because the body control module is the one that controls the dome light. They got a new body control module. I came programmed it and that didn't fix it. So they called me again. They want me to look at it, so I figured to bring you guys with me. Let's go to the computer, pull up the wiring diagram, take a look at these codes, see what's the criteria of setting these codes, and if we can find a good diagnosing direction for the problem. Before we go to the computer, let's verify the customer concern. So the driver side is not working, passenger side is not working. Let's see if, okay, the sunroof is not working, shades not working, the on and off is not working, everything on this side is not working. Now we have some switches here, auxiliary. What is this for? That's for the back window right here, and it does work. Okay, I'm not sure what are these for. Maybe some lights in the back, but they seem to have powers. I'm not sure if they have control. Those lights are not working. Let's put the, okay, that is working. Open the door, it's not gonna activate anything. So not only the dome lights, the control for the sunroof also. The rear is not working also, and I assume the other side is not working too. Yeah, it's not working. So after saving a pre-scan, let's delete the codes and see which one comes back. Body control module showed one right away. Demand lamp output. So this is B14AA, and let's operate it. Let's press some buttons, and especially the ones that don't work, and cycle the key. And do a scan again. So we still have that code. So let's focus on this code, B14AA. Since we have what it looks like two problems, two separate problems, but they might have something in common. That's what I'm trying to do here. I opened the interior lighting, the courtesy lamp diagram, and this is the sunroof, and I'm trying to compare here if there's anything common between the two systems. Now the fuses are not common. There's only one fuse here, 50, fuse 50 here are 23 and 27, 30 amp and 10 amp. Now what I found in common is this. This is the overhead console, of course, and these are the open close for the shade and the sunroof. The G301 ground. Now this is the body control module, and I highlighted the stuff that doesn't work here. Of course, we have different options, so you have to pick which option you have. And after doing so, like from here, 3 or 4, and we have 3 with overhead console. So we have 3 comes to overhead console, and from here goes to, we have the left rear interior lamp, that's a crew cab, and vista roof. And this is the right side, and these are also the vanity. They don't work on both of them, I believe. The vanity don't work, and also the glove box. Now the glove box confused me. Why? Because if we, let me show you. Now those lights, same ground, right? The console, same ground, G301, G301. This is not our option. Now this is the glove box. The glove box is G206. That actually make me thinking for 1 minute, but I'm not gonna focus on that. Let's, of course, next is we're gonna have to drop this console. And do we have a screw here to unscrew? Let me see how to drop it off. I got my battery extension for powers and grounds, and I have my test light lead on power, and we're checking this black and yellow, which should be pin number 1, black and yellow right here. And we have a good ground. So let's go back to reading more. I might pull up the flow chart for the code that we have. The other common thing actually between just the lighting components that doesn't work in the lighting diagram, not the sunroof. The other component is this line right here, which is the demand lamp. This demand lamp goes to the overhead console, comes down to the glove box, to the 2 lights, left and right, and the vanity lights. So this is another common between them. And the code criteria right here says B14AA 11. If we have 11, that means this demand lighting output circuit is shorted to ground. And if we have the same code with subcode 15, that means this demand is short to power. We have 11, so there is a chance that it is this line between the body control module, this one right here, the yellow and green, is actually shorted to ground. That's what the code says. Somewhere between the body control module and the overhead console, or one of these lightings, the interior lightings. We have to check that. I haven't read everything here, but here says possible causes: wire and terminal connector, damaged lamp, or body control module. Visual inspection of the interior, they're not damaged. Ignition on, check operation of LED, vanity, right, and all these lights are not working here. If it give you tests if any of these lights are not working, but in our case all of them are not working. It says do any of the vanity mirror, no, go to E2. So we're gonna start our check from here. Ignition off, disconnect the glove compartment lamp, disconnect body control module, measure connector. What does it want us to measure? Pin number 1 with 14. 1 is that demand, with 14 is the demand. We're checking the resistance, and we want to see what is the resistance should be. Is the resistance less than 3 ohm? So we want to see continuity. If it's a yes, go to 3. If it's a no, repair the circuit. So this could be open also, but this open will cause one light not working, not all of them. So I am going to definitely pass this step. Step number 3, my bad. Disconnect body control module. The G connector. Is it the G connector? This is on C, B, B, C, G. G is this one with the power feed for the body control module. Why does it want us to disconnect it? Disconnect engine compartment lamp. Okay, this is for the engine compartment lamp, which I didn't check. Disconnect for vehicles without overhead console. We do disconnect for vehicles with overhead console, DC. So disconnect this, disconnect without Vista, disconnect with Vista interior light, disconnect. So disconnect all the lights on the circuit. It wants us to disconnect it and then start measuring between 222014. This is our demand at the body control module and the ground. There we go. This is a valid check, but it wants us to disconnect all these lights first. The reason why, because if we check for short to ground, we are going to have a path to ground through these lights, like for example through the glove compartment if it is open, if it's closed. But I believe there should be other things, because after all they are just light bulbs. So, and then between 16 and ground, 16 on the G, 16 on the G. Okay, 16, there we go. 16 is the engine compartment lamp. Okay, so it doesn't want us to disconnect this. I was wrong. It wants us to disconnect this for, yeah, this for this pin right here. This pin, which goes to the hood. That's what it is. And we're checking between those when they are disconnected in the ground to see if we have any continuity. And if we do, is there resistance greater than 10,000 ohm? Go to 14, and I believe 14 is going to be replaced the body control module. And no, repair the circuit. After the repair, there should be no DTCs. If the BCM diagnosed turbo codes other than 3000 present, clear diagnosed turbo code. Off and on test system normal operation. Install a new body control module. Okay, this is for adjust the vanity mirror. Okay, let's see if that has a short to ground. So I briefed the owner of the lot the issue that it could be two separate issues, and he said, I want you to focus on the sunroof right now. So what I did, actually, I started taking these off to get to the lights to disconnect them, and I had my connector disconnected here. So I started the truck to charge the battery, and I reconnected this so I can back probe here to check the switches, and look what happened. Look what happened. The lights are working now. And I assume this, yes. How about here? I don't see anything here. But what the hell? Now, oh my god. Shades. It's working. Okay, so this is going back and closing. Okay, closing is working. Let's check the sunroof is working. I hate when this happens. It's working. What did I do? I tell you what I did. I wanted to see. I pulled this down. Wanted to see if I can get to the harness from here. So when I couldn't, I decided to see what it will take to bring the header liner down. So I popped this and I popped this, and that's everything I did. Is it possible that the short to ground is here? I mean, let me look more. I want to drop this, and there's definitely one issue, because now both of them are working. Yeah. Okay, let me bring this down. Well, look what I found. I think I found the problem. And now the lights are gone. It got duplicated. The lights are gone. And the sunroof is not working, of course. Yep, it's here. It was pinched under this. Let me clean this up. It showed it. Or here. No. Okay, let me clear this. Right there, I can see it. You can see it? You see the spark? And as soon as I cycled the key, now it's working. Look, I'm moving here. There you go. Yeah, it's oh my god, I'm glad that I found it. Ooh, that was gonna be... I hate when that happens. I hate when they call me to diag something, and I think because once you trigger it, you're gonna need to cycle the key. Yep. And then once you duplicate the problem, even if you fix it from here, it's not gonna work until you cycle the key. All right, let me clean this. Let me open it, clean it, and bring you guys back. Here's a better look before I repair it. Now we got lucky and we found it in the first one that I tried to disconnect. And if I had followed the sunroof, there's no way that I would find it. The reason why, because it's not here. None of these pins actually shared with the lighting system, so it gotta be internal, either at the overhead console or at the body control module. That's how the lighting system is affecting the sunroof. Now, just so I finish what the testing want us to do, if you have all these lights and sunroof and the shade is not working just like we have, what would you do is you disconnect all these lights, the left and right vanity, this console, the body control module connector, which should look like this. This is the pinout for it, and the glove compartment, and the hood light, the under hood light. And you come to one of these, and when you put your either voltmeter or test light here to check short to ground, or actually the test is asking to check between a ground, any good ground, and one of these pins, continuity and or ohm resistance, and you will see less than, what was this adjusted, resistance 3 ohm. You're gonna see less than 3 ohm. Once you see less than 3 ohm, you know you have a short to ground. Unfortunately, the short to ground is gonna be in one of these wires. So anything between the console, the body control module, and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 components, which is 4 lights here and the glove compartment. And that's why I say we got lucky, because we did get lucky. It was the first one and I fixed it accidentally, and I'm glad that I followed what I did here, that movement. Again, let me fix this properly and button everything. All right, everything back in its place, everything is working, sunroof is working, and yeah, man, we got lucky for sure, because those wires go under the dashboard. So if you're in a state and you suspect some rodent damage under the dashboard, good luck with that, but it's possible. It could be something pinched by the glove box. The reason why I say this, because those are the most common things. This doesn't happen if it's OEM, doesn't happen. I'm not sure what probably got them to do this. It's a handmade, it's a man-made. Somebody actually did a mistake here, but usually it shouldn't happen here. It should happen either in a glove box or somewhere under the dashboard, or as they did, body control module. You know, body control modules break all the time. Internally it's open circuit, so that could happen too. Or corrosion, if you have water damage, your harness might be corroded and that pin could be damaged. It's not making a good contact, or making a good contact with another pin that has a ground on it. So everything is possible here, but I'm just giving you what could be the cause, not necessarily this one, because I'm pretty sure 100% somebody did a mistake here. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do something, stay around. I appreciate your time watching here, and I'll see you in the next one. And of course, before we leave, we have to make sure that the code is gone, and we save a post scan.